dreamers, changemakers, and legacy builders. Welcome back to Purpose Unlocked, your weekly dose of inspiration, wisdom, and practical advice to help you build a lasting, purpose-driven legacy. I'm your host, Kristi Smith, and today we're diving into a topic that I know many of you struggle with, and trust me, I've been right there with you. The fear of starting. Starting something new, whether it's a business, a creative project, or a big leap in your life, can feel terrifying. But let me tell you this, that fear, it's perfectly normal. And today, I'm going to show you how you can overcome it and finally take that leap. If you're standing on the edge, staring at the unknown, I see you. It's a big, bold step, and I know it can feel like the scariest thing you'll ever do. But here's the secret. The fear of starting is often bigger than the reality of starting. Let's explore this together. All right, let me take you back to a time when I was paralyzed by fear. I was just starting to think about launching my business. I had this big, crazy dream of building something that would last, something that could change lives, make an impact, and truly make a difference. But here's the thing, I had no idea how to start. No roadmap, no blueprint, and the pressure of trying to get it perfect, well, it kept me frozen. Have you ever felt that way? Like if you don't get it just right, it's all gonna fall apart? I remember sitting in front of my computer one night, staring at the blank screen, thinking, if I mess this up, it'll all be over. But here's what I eventually realized. Waiting for the perfect moment never works. There's no such thing. The only way forward is through taking action, even if it feels messy, even if it feels imperfect. And that's the first key to overcoming the fear of starting. Just take the first step, even if it's a small one. Let me tell you, this is so important because when you're standing on the edge of a leap, that first step is the hardest one. But once you take it, you'll find something incredible happens. Momentum starts building. When I finally took that step and sent out my first email, I was shaking. I thought, what if no one responds? What if they think I'm crazy? What if I fail? But you know what? The world didn't end. People responded, people showed up, and those early moments of action were exactly what I needed to build the confidence and clarity to keep moving forward. Momentum doesn't happen until you move. So here's the truth. Stop waiting for the fear to go away. It won't. But you have to take action anyway. Now, the second thing I want you to understand about overcoming fear is that fear doesn't disappear. It evolves. And the more you do, the less power it has over you. Think about it this way. If you've ever done something that terrified you, whether it was public speaking, asking for a raise, or starting something new, you know that fear doesn't stay at the same intensity. It lessens with repetition. I remember the first time I spoke in front of a group. My heart was racing, my hands were shaking, and I thought I might pass out. But guess what? By the 10th time, I felt pretty damn good. The more you face the fear head on, the more you teach yourself that fear is just an emotion, not a reason to stop. You can build confidence in the face of fear, and that's how you begin to take the leap. And here's the third piece of the puzzle. You don't have to do it alone. You don't have to take that leap in isolation. In fact, you shouldn't. I can tell you the times I've taken the biggest leaps have been when I had the support of others who believed in me. And guess what? They're the ones who helped me when I felt unsure. They help me see the potential when my fear was clouding my vision. Surround yourself with people who encourage you, who cheer you on, who remind you that you're not alone in this. The fear of starting isn't as heavy when you share it with a community that's rooting for you. So let's recap. First one was just take the first step, no matter how small. Action, no matter how imperfect, creates momentum. Number 2, face the fear head on. Fear doesn't disappear, but it gets weaker the more you face it. And number 3 was get support from others. You don't have to do this alone. Your community is there to help you leap. I know taking the leap can feel daunting, but trust me, the leap is where the magic happens. It's where you grow, where you learn, and where you start making that bold, lasting impact that only you can make. Now, I want to leave you with a final thought. You were meant to do this. You were born with a purpose, and the world needs your voice, your ideas, and your legacy. Don't let fear hold you back from what's waiting for you on the other side of that leap. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's episode of Purpose Unlocked. If this conversation spoke to you, I encourage you to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with someone you know who needs to hear this message. And as always, I'd love to hear from you. Drop me a message on social, shoot me an email. Let me know what leap you're taking and how I can support you on your journey. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep doing, and keep building that legacy. I'll talk to you soon.